Welcome to Pro Autos, the AI-powered hotspot for everything on four wheels. From next-gen car tech to real-world ownership truths, our AI breaks it all down faster and smarter than any human review. Buckle up. The future of automotive intelligence starts now. But before you even think about the 2026 Volkswagen Golf R as just another hot hatch, ask yourself this: what happens when a compact hatchback starts outperforming cars twice its size, outruns older supercars, and hides performance tricks most drivers won't even notice until it's too late? What if the engineering under its hood is more extreme than Volkswagen is willing to admit publicly? And what if its new power upgrades come with long-term stress points buyers won't see until after the warranty ends? Today, we're looking at a car that doesn't just evolve, it mutates into something far more dangerous, more capable, and more unpredictable than any previous Golf R. And the real question is this the moment the hot hatch officially becomes a road legal or at the moment everyday owners get overwhelmed by performance they can't fully control? Let's find out. The 2026 Volkswagen Golf R may look familiar at first glance, but the deeper you look, the more you realize this redesign wasn't made for style. It was engineered for speed, airflow, and stability that pushes the limits of what a hatchback should be capable of, raising the question of whether Volkswagen quietly built a supercar disguised as a daily driver. Subtle widening of the front fascia increases cooling efficiency for high-temperature runs. The sharper LED matrix headlights carve through darkness with surgical precision, and the re-sculpted bumper forces air cleanly around the body to reduce turbulence at high speeds, all while the hidden vents and underbody aero channels manage airflow most owners will never notice, even though they're working non-stop to keep the car planted at extreme velocity. The updated rear diffuser isn't just for looks. It's designed to generate real downforce that keeps the Golf R glued to the asphalt during aggressive cornering. And the quad exhaust setup hints at a performance level far beyond what the exterior suggests. Even the redesigned wheels aren't just wheels. Their spoke pattern is optimized for brake cooling during repeated hard launches, reminding you that this isn't a casual commuter, but a precision machine built to expose every weakness in the road. The question now becomes, if the exterior alone is engineered at this level, what kind of power is waiting underneath? Beneath the hood of the 2026 Volkswagen Golf R lies the part that truly exposes how far Volkswagen pushed this generation, because the familiar 2.0-liter turbo engine has been reworked so aggressively that it blurs the line between hot hatch and JR Super R, leaving you wondering whether this level of power belongs in something this compact. The revised turbocharger spools faster and hits harder, delivering explosive mid-range torque that can snap the car forward with a force most drivers won't be ready for the first time they floor it, while updated internals and improved cooling allow the engine to sustain brutal acceleration runs without the heat soak issues older models struggled with. The upgraded DSG transmission shifts with a sharpness that feels almost telepathic, firing through gears so quickly it turns every highway merge into a launch sequence. And the recalibrated all-wheel drive system, now even more rear, gives the Golf R a thrilling, almost unpredictable ability to rotate under throttle in a way previous generations never dared to attempt. The suspension has been stiffened and sharpened to deliver razor-edge precision at high speed, yet the car cleverly hides just enough compliance to stay livable on daily commutes, leaving owners unsure whether they're driving a family hatchback or a full-blown performance weapon waiting to be unleashed. And with launch control dialed in to deliver near-instant traction, the Golf R now sprints with a violence that rivals older supercars, raising the bigger question: if this is how the powertrain behaves, are everyday drivers truly ready for what this car can do when pushed to its limits? Inside the 2026 Volkswagen Golf R, the cabin may look calm and controlled, but the deeper you explore its tech and comfort upgrades, the more you realize this interior is designed to manage the chaos that happens when a hatchback starts performing like a supercar, leaving drivers torn between daily comfort and the constant temptation to push harder. The redesigned digital cockpit delivers cleaner graphics, sharper response, and far more intuitive menus. Yet underneath that simplicity lies a complex network of performance data that can overwhelm anyone who isn't prepared for how much information the car is constantly analyzing. The new infotainment system fixes the lag and frustration of past generations, but now introduces features that track driving behavior, torque distribution, and boost levels, subtly reminding you that this isn't just a commuter, it's an instrument of precision. The bolstered sport seats grip tighter than ever, hinting at the G-forces the chassis can generate. while the improved visibility and cabin insulation create a calm environment that almost tricks you into forgetting how violently the Golf R can accelerate when provoked. Even the ambient lighting isn't just style, it changes character based on drive mode, shifting the car's identity from soft daily cruiser to aggressive performance machine in seconds. It all comes together to create a cabin that feels deceptively normal until the moment you tap the throttle and realize this interior was engineered to hold you steady while the car does things a practical hatchback should never be able to do. Safety in the 2026 Volkswagen Golf R isn't just about airbags and sensors. It's about whether the car's extreme performance can be responsibly controlled by everyday drivers. And the deeper you look into its driver systems, the more you realize Volkswagen had to redesign them to keep up with the power they unleashed. The upgraded adaptive cruise, lane centering, and emergency braking features react faster than before. But they're also compensating for a hatchback that can reach dangerous speeds far more quickly than most owners expect, raising concerns about how these systems behave when the car is pushed near its limits. The enhanced stability control and torque vectoring logic constantly monitor wheel slip and weight transfer, creating a safety net that works invisibly in the background. Yet the very need for such advanced intervention hints at just how aggressive the Golf R's new dynamics really are. Even the improved sensor suite with sharper radar and wider-angle cameras isn't merely an upgrade. It's a quiet admission that this car can get drivers into trouble faster than previous generations. And while Volkswagen claims long-term, reliability has been strengthened. They added electronics, performance hardware, and complex AWD intelligence raise questions about future repair costs, parts availability, and the hidden wear that comes with repeated hard driving. It all leads to one unsettling reality. The 2026 Golf R may be safer and smarter than ever, but its safety systems aren't just protecting you, they're protecting you from the untamed power Volkswagen built into this machine. Fuel efficiency and running costs in the 2026 Volkswagen Golf R reveal another layer of the truth behind its supercar-like personality. Because while Volkswagen improved efficiency under light loads, the moment you tap into its full performance potential, the fuel economy drops fast enough to remind you why powerful turbo engines are both thrilling and financially demanding. Real-world mileage varies dramatically depending on how aggressively the car is driven. And while the upgraded thermal management reduces strain, the high-output engine and a WD system still generate where that owners will need to prepare for long-term, especially once the car crosses the 60,000-mile mark where turbo engines often begin to show their true maintenance needs. Performance tires, specialized brakes, and premium fluids add to the annual running costs, raising the question of whether enthusiasts are ready for the financial reality of owning a hatchback that behaves like something far more exotic. Depreciation may be slower thanks to the Golf R's cult following, but its complex electronics and performance hardware could become expensive liabilities as the car ages, making long-term ownership a mix of excitement and caution. And that leaves buyers wondering, does the thrill outweigh the cost? Or does the 2026 Golf R demand more commitment than most shoppers expect from a compact car? The 2026 Volkswagen Golf R is clearly built for a very specific type of driver, someone who wants supercar-like acceleration without giving up four doors, hatchback, practicality, or daily comfort, but that also means it comes with compromises many buyers overlook in their excitement. If you crave razor-sharp handling, explosive acceleration, and a car that constantly begs to be pushed harder, the Golf R fits that role perfectly. Yet if you prioritize long-term reliability, simple maintenance, or a calm driving experience, its aggressive personality may become overwhelming. The firm suspension, performance tires, and complex AWD system demand attention, and the car's high-speed capabilities raise questions about whether everyday owners will ever safely access even half of what this machine was engineered to do. Add in the premium fuel needs, performance part wear, and potential long-term electronic complications, and suddenly the Golf R starts to look less like a practical hatchback and more like a committed enthusiast machine. Before buying, shoppers should ask themselves whether they truly want this level of capability. Because once you experience the way this car accelerates, corners, and reacts, it becomes clear that the Golf R isn't built for everyone. It's built for those willing to handle the risks of owning a compact car with supercar tendencies.